Say something, you fake hedgehog!
And here we are in Sonic Adventure 2. Now, what exactly am I up to this time? Well, as you guys know, I fucking love Sonic Adventure 2, so I'm starting a short little mini-series where I go from 0 emblems, starting the game, you know, just normally, and all the way up to 180, where I complete the game 100%. I've already done this about 6 or 7 times on my own, so I'm experienced in doing it, as we see some 2-player footage. If you want to know more details about the series, please watch episode 0, which is linked in the description and annotated on the screen right here. It explains a little more about it. But, you know what? Let's just fucking get this thing started. I'm fucking hyped as shit. Alright, so first things first, we want to create a new file. So we go to the options, yada yada, and you can see my, no, that's the menu screen. No, that's there it is. You can see my files that I have on here already, and I have 2 of them completed actually, 180, 180, and this one's just 15. So let's create a new fucking file and get right into it. Alright, so here we are. We're on a completely new file. So I'm going to start with Hero Side, and I think for episode 1 I'm going to focus on clearing all of Hero Side's story and maybe a few missions after that. I'm going to try to go for about 20 emblems per episode, give or take. So let's fucking start this thing out. And another thing that I want to do that's going to be fun about this series, why are the subtitles like not centered? That's really weird. Anyway, I want to share a lot of the knowledge that I have of this game because it's probably the game that I know the most about. Definitely like playing wise, I know the most about it. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I know, and a lot of secrets and tips and running levels and certain missions, and I love to just have a little series where I can say a bunch of stuff that correlates to just that, so why not fucking do it? Classic cutscene right here, the one that starts the Hero Side off. Oh, he likes running better, there he goes! Oh no! First level of the game, very iconic, especially the music. Okay, so if you are wanting to 100% the game and do it as fast as possible, I'm not calling this a speed run of 100%ing the game. There are professionals that do that. I know Talon is fucking crazy. I think his record was like 9 hours 100%ing. That is fucking insane. The best way to 100% with, you know, in as little time as possible, you know, there are a lot of emblems that involve getting A ranks on all the levels. So what you should do is play through each story and try to A rank them as you go, so you don't have to go and A rank them when you get back. I'm kind of trying to adjust here because I'm really used to playing with all the power-ups, and I don't have all the power-ups right now, which feels a little weird. So what you just saw right there, I got 100 bonus points. A lot of the point system and, you know, A ranks are based on points. A lot of that is off of combo points and like bonus points, and you can get them for a lot of things. Like I'll get one after I grind on this big rail. You get points for that. Oh, I guess not that one. It's kind of weird. Some of them you do, and some of them you don't. Like right there, it's mostly destroying a bunch of enemies in a combo, as in not touching the ground. And there are a lot of details that correlate to that I'll go into later. But basically the way it works is you destroy one robot, that's no bonus points. If you destroy 2 in the same combo, that's 100, 3 becomes 200, and so on and so forth, and it goes all the way up to 2,000 where you can get a perfect. Actually, right over here is the power-up Magic Hands, which you don't need to have to complete the game, but I will be getting later. I'm gonna go up here so I can destroy all these enemies, get the bonus points from that, not get the invincibility apparently. It feels really weird not having the bounce bracelet because that helps speed up grinding a lot. But got the bonus points from the rail, and I think no, none from the actual swing thing. Anyway, so again, another classic scene. This fucking first episode just filled with classic shit, right? Oh my goodness. So I didn't know this until the Boundary Break video on Sonic Adventure 2. But of course, oh, you can actually see her. I guess I just didn't ever take a look at it. It looks like the truck is a lot longer than it actually is. Hi, Big, right there. But the thing on like the thing behind like the truck part of it is just a big version of the metal gun containers that you find later in the game, or, you know, even in this first level, which is pretty interesting, and I did not know that. Biggity. Oh, I got a fucking B rank. Oh my god. How am I fucking starting this series with a fucking B rank? That ain't good. Anyway, first emblem diddling. I'll have to come back and A rank SA2, or fucking SA2, City Escape off screen, I suppose. But first boss battle against the Bigfoot, whatever. So the easiest way to beat this guy is to just get on the metal, or not the metal crates, but the wooden crates, and just jump and hit him. You don't have to wait for him to land, just like that. Just do that and you're golden. Oh shit, no! Pretty iconic scene right here, one of the most popular from the game, where Sonic meets Shadow the Hedgehog, the new character introduced in SA2. I mean, I'm saying this as if you don't know who Shadow is, but of course you all fucking know who the goddamn Shadow the Hedgehog is. That's a Chaos Emerald, as Sonic said. Chaos Control takes forever right here. I'm assuming this is like a slowed down version of it, but Sonic definitely would have caught up to him if the Chaos Control actually took that long. I mean, right there it's slowed down, so I guess that thing was slowed down too. Wow, he's fast, not from what we just saw. That was slow as fuck. I have said this before, but the area they're standing at right now is actually an area in Tails' level Hidden Base, and I'll point it out when I get to it. I pointed it out in past episodes, though, or past videos. But yeah, this is not even fucking Angel Island. This is just goddamn desert area. You can even see the level right there. And there's Eggman stealing the emerald like a fucking hooligan. There was actually some desync in, I forget if it's the HD port or just the GameCube port in general, but when right after Knuckles broke the emerald, they moved Rouge's like scream like up, so it plays earlier than it should, and then when it cuts to her, she just has like a blank look on her face. That's not how it was in the original Dreamcast version, so I don't know why that happened in porting. There's a lot of weird, interesting things that happened when porting this game, and I don't really know why. Anyway, here we are in Wild Canyon, and we're gonna find the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald as it says. So let's go find them. This is the easiest Knuckles level to A rank, because it's the first one, it's the smallest, and you can traverse it very quickly. In fact, you'll probably run into a few pieces at random that don't show up on the radar just by, you know, running around. Here we have the first piece, it's on the Sphinx head. Look at that. Check it out. The combo points for the treasure hunting levels are, I mean, you still get them if you destroy multiple enemies in a row, but it's mostly on how quickly you find the emeralds. I just found that one pretty fast, so I got a perfect 2,000 there. Oh, free piece, check that out. I just got another 2,000. So if you find them really fast, then, you know, you get the 2,000 bonus points. If you take a long time or you use hint monitors, it'll start knocking that score off. And where is this thing? Oh, here we go. Bam! Fucking 1 minute and 7 seconds. That's really fast. But I think I can't remember my record for Wild Canyon. I'm pretty sure it's under a minute, because it's pretty easy to get under a minute. A rank. Alright, finally an A rank that we can... Whew! I was not happy when I saw the B rank in City Escape. 2 emblems! There we go! I apologize if it feels like I'm talking really fast. I have to kind of keep a fast pace just to... I mean, I could talk slower, but just how I am, you know, there's like this sense of urgency to, you know, A rank these levels the first time through, and I don't want to restart if I don't have to. So for the actual story playthroughs, I might talk a little faster, but when we chill out and just go to the chow raising, which I'll get there when I get there, and, you know, doing the missions and stuff, that'll be probably a lot more chill, and I'll have a little more to talk about in terms of like shortcuts and cool ways to do shit and stuff. Look at that transformation, Optimus Prime. Tails' first interaction in this game is a boss fight. It's not even a level. You just have to shoot the fuck out of Dr. Eggman. So there you go, and he's almost dead. He is dead. Look at that. 13 seconds on the clock. Tails' first level, Prison Lane. Yeah, so as everyone knows, and I'm really talking about all this stuff as if it's like for newcomers, but I figured I'd introduce things, you know, in playing the stories. But yeah, Tails is in a mech, just like Dr. Eggman. I believe that's because Tails was originally not going to be playable. Only Dr. Eggman was, at least in terms of like the shooting. So they just kind of copy-pasted Tails' playstyle as you know, from Dr. Eggman. So that's why he controls the same. I think he controls better than Eggman, though. I will say that much. Eggman's a little clunkier. Tails feels a little more precise. I don't know if that actually is true, or it's just a placebo because he has like a slimmer mech, so it feels like you are more in control. But I don't know. Oh Jesus, fuck! What you just saw was if it actually happened. It looks like it did. I didn't get the bonus points for that. So sometimes what will happen if you are getting a combo, say you lock on to 7 enemies and then you shoot all of the shots and all of the enemies get blown up, but before they're done getting blown up, you get hurt. You will not get the bonus points because fucking God hates you or something. No, it's just like this weird bug that happens, and I don't really know why. I'm pretty sure it happens as Sonic 2. Like if you're, you know, if you just fucking took out like 8 enemies and then you get hurt before you're done, you won't get the bonus points. It really sucks, so you have to be careful that you don't get hurt so you get the bonus points, especially if you're trying the A rank. Get the golden beetle if we can. Ooh, that's 1,000 points. If anyone doesn't know what the gold beetle is, that is free 1,000 points. They don't attack you, but they do appear and disappear quickly, so you have to be on your feet to get that 1,000 points. And a lot of times that can mean A rank or B rank. I mean, if you're not fucking good, so get good, as they say. Perfect 2,000 to end the level. Nice. And there is that enemy right there behind me, which is used to get the power-up that's in the hallway in the gold ring room. A rank! Boom, baby! And 3 emblems. Check it out. This is one of my favorite cutscenes where Amy breaks Sonic out of jail after Sonic was mistaken to be Shadow the Hedgehog. Of course, he is a different fucking color, so I'm not really sure how they got that. Also, Shadow has different hairdo. Anyway, we're at Sonic's next level, Metal Harbor, which I love this level. I also love speedrunning it. But speedrunning and A ranking, especially in SA2, are very different playstyles. So I'm going to be A ranking, but you know, later I'll probably speedrun to do some of the missions, especially the Chow ones. You can find the gold beetle right over here to your left. There he is. Check him out. Get the 3,000. Free 1,000, not 3,000. First power-up of the game, right? Good. First power-up of the game right here. The light shoes. Not the light speed shoes. That's what they were called in SA1. Here they control a lot better. Ooh, I got him! For the blue falcons, you can get, I think they're a good amount. I can't remember how much, but they're pretty good. I'm actually going to restart because I did not do something that makes it easy to A rank this level, so here I go again. I gotta tell you, playing SA2 without the power-ups feels like so stripped down. It's really kind of jarring in a way, because I'm so used to playing with all the power-ups, but now I don't have them. Or not yet, anyway. Let's see if I can get them again. Ooh! One more time. Ooh, baby! You get these enemies over here. Free points. Because those don't attack you, so it's not like they're an obstacle or anything. Avoid that goalpost for reasons I will explain when I get to the next one. So, from this goalpost, I'm going to get, yes, the speed shoes. That comes in handy in this section right here, because to A rank it, you basically have to get to the very tip top of the missile, where the extra bonus points are. It looks like I'm going to do that just fine. Ooh, it's going to be close. Ooh, so right here, if you get to the top, you'll get 1,500 extra points versus, I can't remember how much you get at the other one. I think it's more like 500. So that's an extra 1,000, and that, you basically need to get that to A rank this level. And you can also jump off the missile early. Check that fucking shit out. Boy, now we're on another board. Apparently, they liked these sections because City Escape wasn't enough, so they had to throw it in later. We do get an A rank. Boom! Ooh, 4 emblems on the fucking table. Oh, I found you, Faker. This is the cutscene that everyone likes to make fun of. I like how you can already see the rings in the in the cutscene. So Shadow right here he can be kind of tricky. You can't really homing attack into him. You have to somersault into him or spin dash into. Oh god! Sometimes the camera will fuck around and then, hey, nice dude. There we go. Fuck you. So, Green Forest, this platform is actually like halfway through the stage. You can see the crates, and in that shot of Sonic, before you could see the enemies. This is flat out just a part of the level you fucking go through later. Look, you can see the life capsule and everything. And Shadow will stay right there in the corner because of the HD port and its weird happenings that it has. Also, Sonic's eye was clipping through his eyebrow. That was very lovely. So this level gives you a time limit, and it's a very easy time limit to make. However, it's weird because in the Dark Side story, you go through White Jungle, and then, oh my goodness gracious, that was a mistake. You go through White Jungle, and then you fight Sonic, and then like right after is when you save Rouge, and the island blows up. So, and when Shadow leaves Sonic to save Rouge, it's like pretty much instantaneous. Meanwhile, Sonic has 8 minutes to get off the island, so it's kind of not really like accurate to both sides. In the time limit anyway. Let's see if I can land on it. Oh! That is tricky to get. The 3 rails in a row, because it's not entirely clear where you're supposed to land on the third one. So you can a lot of times just fucking die. I never commented on these huge-ass fucking dragonflies everywhere. Like, Jesus Christ, those are bigger than fucking Sonic. That's scary. And those are real. Those aren't like robot dragonflies that Robotnik made. Those are fucking real dragonfly. That's terrifying. Speaking of Eggman robots, though, it is really cool how in SA2 most of the robots you fight aren't Eggman robots at all, but rather gun robots, like from the government. The only Eggman robots you fight are in like the stages that are like going towards Eggman's like base. But they're very few and far between, so it was a cool design choice, I think, to have that. Oh, we A-ranked it, and we also got another emblem, which makes 5. Wow. We're only 5 in, and we still got all the way to 180. 175 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, baby, in Pumpkin Hill. Probably my favorite Knuckles level. I love the aesthetic of it. We're gonna come over here and get Knuckles' first power-up, the Shovel Claw, the most useful and most relied on in terms of level design. So, structure of Pumpkin Hill, there are 3 big mountains in total, and the emeralds are scattered among them, or between them, or... Nice. I didn't want to read that, I just... it's down here, isn't it? Yep, there it is. See, look, I got 800 points for that one instead of something higher, because I used a hint monitor. Now, even though the A-rank system is based on points, and, you know, you get more points for if you don't use the monitors, you can still use, I think, about 1 for each emerald and still get an A-rank. Now, that also depends on how fast you are. If you're a slow motherfucker, you're not getting an A-rank if you're using also 1 monitor. But I'm going to try to not use monitors if I can, because that makes it more spicy. Okay, so is it in that guy? It is in that guy. Come on. Nope, it's not in that guy. Fucking on the train. No. Oh, it's in... I'm a fucking retard. Come on. It's gonna be in the same place where it was in the video I did for the Halloween. It's gonna be on the sad guy face. Oh my fucking god! How did I know? Jesus Christ. Oh, for the longest time. There's that A rank. I love it. I need it. I fucking crave it. Also, 6 emblems. No big deal. Just got 174 more. Here's the reveal, at least in the hero side of the Space Colony arc, which has to do with Dr. Eggman's plans and a bunch of poorly rendered... Well, actually, for the time, those people don't actually look that bad, because this is a CG cutscene. But yeah, Eggman blows up the fucking moon. I don't know how that doesn't affect fucking everything on Earth, but it doesn't. He blows up half of it anyway. There's still half of the moon remaining. Just check out that sweet lava inside, bro. That's nice. Oh, man, so there's a fucking video of in this scene on an emulator. I forget the username, but I will link it in the video description, where he uses the camera feature on the Dolphin emulator to go out of bounds and to, like, look around. This cutscene is placed, like, in the Skyrail skybox for some reason. I have no idea why. It's really fucking trippy. Yeah, like, if you literally just turn the camera around, you'll see, like, the background of Skyrail. Because this is all on just, like, it's like a set. Just, like, a two-dimensional, like, it doesn't go all the way around. And that's really interesting. There's a lot of shit like that with Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure as well. You can see a lot also in the Boundary Break episodes by that one guy. That's cool too. I'm gonna link that in the description as well. Mission Street, bada bing. In this level, we get the hover power-up, which is great because it's probably the best one, at least for the mechs. It is the best one for the mechs, definitely. Oh, I can't hover. That's a problem. Wait a second! Booster! Now I can hover. It also makes you, due to just how the models work, it also makes you be able to go higher, which is pretty interesting. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Oh my god, I almost died. So, right here, I demonstrated this in another video, but you're supposed to use the missile. You can get by not using the missile and just using the... Fuck you. You can just use the pause buffer trick and get over, if it'll work. There we go. It took me a little longer than it usually does. Guess I haven't done it in a while, but, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but the walkers have a health bar as opposed to just getting hit with, you know, just using rings, and if you get hit with 0, you die. If you get hit with 0 rings as a mech, you don't actually die. You just will lose health. And you guessed it, that bar fills up with getting rings, so, and health packs. You can get those too. Boom! I knew it! Fucking A that shit. God damn it, I'm so good. Also, 7 emblems. Check it. Aquatic Mine is probably my least favorite Knuckles level because it requires changing water levels and it's tricky. Also, we gotta get this, we have to get the water power up, or the air necklace, or whatever, so I'm probably gonna restart the level to make the time go back to normal. The power-up in question that I'm talking about is over here. Go down this mine shaft. Oh! Nice! Okay, maybe I won't restart the level. Go down here, go through this tunnel, and at the end, shortly, you will see me get the air necklace. And this power-up is not needed, however, it's very useful in the last mission, Cannon's Core, as Knuckles, where there's nothing but water all around you, and you will need to keep stopping to get fucking bubbles and shit unless you have this power-up. So, there you go. Only 1 minute, and I got a free emerald out of it, so I don't think I will restart. So I think I'll be... Can I just get out of here, though? Oh, it's down here. There we go. Bam! So that'd be great if the next one that I get, I do not need to change the water... Oh! Nope, I don't. I only needed to change the water level twice. That is quite a victory for this level. Not having to change it a bunch of different times. It's a gimmick that I'm not the most fond of. Scuddly douche! A-rank. And subsequent emblem. We're on a good fucking track. I like how Knuckles wasn't even a part of this fucking story until he just showed up out of this manhole. If he came out of any other manhole, he would not even be a part of the main story. He would just be on his own. Okay, so this driving level, there isn't much to say about it. I like how it's built. A lot of people have said that like the control is bad. And it is a little weird how they structured the drifting. A lot of things that I'm saying in this video, I probably have said before, but I've talked about SA2 a fucking lot, so you can't blame me. Basically, the way the drifting works is you have to release the acceleration, and then press a direction, and then press the acceleration again to drift in that way. Now, I've gotten really used to it over the years, so it's not really, like, crazy bad for me. I'm really used to how it works, and I actually kind of even like it in a way. But, I mean, it's a little weird, and the turning isn't like 100% accurate. It's definitely no fucking Sonic and All-Stars Racing transformed, because that shit's off the chain hook. For this level, there's really no judgment. Oh, good! I got a fucking B rank! It's probably under 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and I just went over it. So I'm gonna have to do that level again. But we got an emblem, so whatever. It's the kind of thing I love about SA2. It's a lot more real than the other games. I mean, the other games, like, oh, Eggman, haha, he made a theme park in outer space, and there's weird aliens, whoa. But right here, he's like literally like, Mr. President, I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking nation if you don't cooperate with me. You better listen up or I'm gonna kill you. This is probably one of my favorite cutscenes in the game, just because it's really like a cool like setting. It's just like all of them looking at this giant pyramid, and they're like, all right, that's our next mission, like that's where we're going. They're like psyching themselves up to break in. It's really cool. I like it a lot. And that cutscene leads into Hidden Base, the next Tales level, where we're going to find the entrance to the Hidden Base. I like how it's capitalized, so it's literally just called Hidden Base. That's what's the name. And right here, you're supposed to go through that door. I'm gonna spice things up and just walk on top of the platforms and do this and blow them up that way. Whoa, jump there. Interestingly enough, Hidden Base plays very similarly in A ranking and speedrunning. I'm gonna try to get the gold beetle. Oh, we got him. It plays very similarly in speedrunning and A ranking, so if you speedrun this level, it's pretty possible to get an A rank on it as well, which is pretty cool because that doesn't really I mean, it bodes for like all the treasure hunting levels and the cart ones, but not many others, so it's pretty cool. This is also probably my favorite Tales level to speedrun, because it's really fun and there's a lot of interesting workarounds in a lot of places. Down there is where you get the Mystic Melody, or maybe it's in the one down here. Yeah, it's right below me where you get the Mystic Melody. But I do not have the bazooka yet, or whatever Tails' version of that is called. Maybe Tails' is the bazooka. Whatever, I don't have the power-up yet, so I can't get it. Oh, that reminds me, another way to have it go faster in terms of speedrunning is to, because there are some levels where you have to go back to get power-ups, such as, well, I think all of the Mystic Melodies, sometimes you have to go back. That one, the one in Tails' first level isn't really a good example. But if you're doing another mission, such as find the Lost Chow, there are a lot of instances where not only can you do the Lost Chow without the Mystic Melody, which I'll try showing off in later episodes. Can this dude just die? Which I'll try to show off a little later. But there are also instances where you can start the mission, get the Mystic Melody, and then go use the Mystic Melody to get the Chow. And I think that's the case with this mission, or with this level. But yeah, there are a lot of interesting ways you can get the Chow in the Lost Chow without using the Mystic Melody. Usually the Mystic Melody is needed, but especially in the Sonic and Shadow levels, there are quite a few ways to get around that. And just like that, we are at the end of fucking this level. So let's get that A rank and get the emblem and get out of here. Ooh, the A rank tastes good, but not as good as the emblem, because that's what well, I guess we're going for both, so yay, 10 emblems. Ooh, Pyramid Cave. This probably has my favorite song off the soundtrack that's not including Live and Learn. Best level music, in my opinion, or my favorite anyway, whatever. Keys the Ruin, fucking awesome. The remixed Sonic Adventure Music Experience version is also really fucking good. I love it. I hope I can own that CD sometime in the future. This level's really fun to speedrun because there's a lot of workarounds for a lot of different places. Can't show you any until I get this power-up right here. The Bounce Bracelet, which is the most broken, probably. It's the most fun to use. And when it comes to speedruns, it's probably the most useful aside from the fucking, ring dash. So I'm not going to try to waste any time because I want to get that A rank. In this level, it's a little trickier to get an A rank. But right here, you can break through this wall. You can do a super bounce if I can get high enough. There we go. Land on the rail. And then you can also do a really fun trick, which might take me a couple tries because it is pretty iffy. Let me just have the ghost grab me. You can actually phase through this door. Now, this door requires a key, but you can actually phase through the clipping right here. I'm going to try not to take too many tries to do it. You just want to line yourself up with that line. Oh, baby! And then shoot right through it. Now, the rail that you grind on to the right of that section actually gives you a good amount of points, I think. So hopefully I don't lose my A rank because I did that. So here we are at the end of the level. Hopefully I got that A rank and I won't have... Well, even if I have to play Pyramid Cave again, I won't really mind too much because I really do like this level. But that is an A rank. So yeah, let's just collect our fucking goods and get out. 11. Feels good, man. So watch this cutscene. In this next shot, Amy isn't moving at all. She's just a statue. The reason that happened is because in the original Dreamcast version, and GameCube, whatever... they placed the models. They placed all the models there, but they didn't bother to give Amy any animation because she was off screen. It's kind of interesting that they bothered to place her at all, but they did. So in the HD one, the way the widescreen works is they just made you see more of what you couldn't see before. They widened your parameters of vision, as it were. Let's get this power up. So it was extended, and therefore we can see that Amy wasn't even moving at all. But she was indeed there. There's another instance where Rouge runs off the screen and then like starts sliding because they just slid her like to the side because they didn't need to animate on that 4:3 aspect ratio. But of course, when it was moved to widescreen, looks a little funny. Is the key behind this dude? Yes, it is. Oh, I forgot to comment on this, but the power-up I got at the beginning of this level are the hammer gloves, and they let you break metal containers. Which is actually... Knuckles is the first to get that power-up. Everyone has a version of it that allows them to break metal containers, but at least in the Hero Side story, Knuckles is the first to get it. Sonic doesn't get his until Crazy Gadget, and Tails gets his in Eternal Engine, which is actually his last level. So I restarted because the RNG was being a piece of shit, and I couldn't find them. I do that sometimes just to make it faster. I just restart the level, because I'm already getting the signal for the second emerald, or key, rather, which... Where is it, actually? Is it in the ghost? It's in the ghost! That's some spooky shit right there, man. Look, 2 keys already, perfect, everything. It's nice, feels good. Oh, 3rd key. Not if I die, though. That was a pretty good run of this level. I'm surprised. I can't remember my record for it. I don't really speedrun it ever, but that's a pretty good time for fucking, whatever this death chamber, not egg quarters. 12 emblems, baby! I love this boss just because how fucking random it is. Just like out of left field, like just this goofy ass ghost with a fucking rainbow tongue. Like it seemed, and also just random green text for the... It seems like the boss was just kind of thrown in out of nowhere. Now, the gimmick is you run away from him, and then when he stops right now, you go and hit the ghost behind him, make the things open, let the sunlight in. He shrinks down to a shadow, and then you get him. You can actually one-cycle him. You can finish him in one cycle. I think I've done this once. The trick to that is staying as close to the wall as you can, so you run... Ah, there we go. Let's see if I can one-cycle him. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to, but... Oh, damn it. Looks like it'll be 2. Damn it. Hey, there's Big! Oh, I forgot to mention that in a lot of cutscenes you can press the equivalent of either the A or the B button, and Big will show up in some cutscenes, so I'll try to show that off a little more. We're about to get one of my favorite bosses in the whole game, the Egg Golem. I like this cutscene because I love the interaction between Eggman and Sonic. And when the Egg Golem shows up in just a second, you can actually see Sonic have some fucking, like, expression other than, you know, just like, I'm gonna beat everyone, I'm the best. Like, look at this. Like, look at his face right there. Like, that's cool. I love that. Okay, yeah, so the Egg Golem is a really easy boss. You can beat him in, like, no time flat. But I really like how it's set up and just, like, how you go about defeating him. It's just really fun to me. I don't know. I put him, I think maybe about halfway through, or maybe a little farther up on my top 10 Sonic bosses. I like how Eggman just has a fucking, like, NASA airship in the pyramid. Also, if you saw, this is a pre-rendered cutscene, as you can see by the aspect ratio, and just the way it looks. But you can see that Sonic was indeed rendered in CG back there. Well, he's rendered in CG, I think, at least 2 times. I know he's in that one shot at the end of the Hero Side story. Oh, I've been signed out of PSN. Good. I know I just commented about the aspect ratio, but here we have another cutscene that just was not extended to HD for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm guessing it might have been, like, you see a close-up of Tails' like, computer in a second. I'm guessing maybe that was, like, a pre-rendered effect, or something that made this, like, not able to expand or something. I don't know. They could have gotten around it, but I don't know. They were just working with everything that was already made and didn't really bother making anything else. At least as far as I'm aware. I know there are differences in the GameCube and Dreamcast, but as far as the HD port goes, it's pretty much like just a better looking version of the old ones. Eternal Engine, Tails' last level of the hero side story. With these enemies, every little shot counts as a target, so you want to lock onto all of them so you can get max bonus points, which is really good. Also, this level has a... Well, this is the first level in the hero side story to be set in space, and this one also has a gimmick of having these dynamite packs on the doors, so if you hit them and you accidentally step through, you get sucked out into space. But they also count as bonus points, so you should lock onto them any chance that you get. Just be careful about where you're stepping. Also in this level, we are introduced, at least in the hero side, to these artificial chaos monsters. These gave me a fucking, like, migraine as a kid. I did not know how to defeat them. Turns out all you really need to do is walk close enough to them for their head to get exposed, and kill them before they kill you. There's a couple variants of them. There's the ones that, you know, like, extend their arms, and then the ones that are, like, really big and round, and then, those ones that can also, like, have a bunch of cells come out, and there's a good amount of them. So I don't know. You'll see them all probably. This room is a fucking ordeal. God damn it. If you can successfully get all the possible bonus points here and not get hurt while doing so, you are like a hero. It's really difficult because there's these flying enemies that keep coming out of nowhere that keep shooting at you. There's dynamite everywhere, there's explosions. Whoa, look at that, that's crazy. So we're gonna come up here and get Tails' bazooka power up, which lets him break through metal crates. Very useful. Also, check it out, there's Big right over there. He's somehow not suffocating out there. Oh my god. No, I can't die. 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 Oh boy. Oh, there's the fat one. The fat chaos creature. You can see Tails' shadow on the fucking bottom of that platform. That is just, I guess, how the things worked when you put the shadow down. Gold Beetle is right there. Got him. So after you fall down this long corridor, vertical corridor, trying to get all these bonus points from the beetles if I can. Ooh, don't want to die though. You come to the end of the level where you have to shoot the fuck out of the reactor or whatever this thing is supposed to be. And that is most certainly an A rank. It feels good. Tails' section is done for the story mode anyway. We'll be coming back to him quite a bit. Emblem get, and let's move on. Meteor Herd, Knuckles' biggest level. There is a power-up we can get here. So the way to get the sunglasses power-up is to hit this rock and break that door, which I amazingly got in one shot. That will open that hatch up there, and then you can dive all the way down into it, don't fall in the lava, and land to get the sunglasses. You don't need these for the main story, but you do need them for some missions like the Lost Chow ones and stuff. Basically, they let you see hidden items that aren't there, but they're mysteriously there when you get the sunglasses. This level can certainly be a challenge to get through fast because of how massive it is. What I like to do is... Oh, I'm getting a signal. What I like to do is just pretty much go all the way to the top, work your way down until you get a signal, and then, you know, rinse and repeat that. So I got an extreme right there because I did use a monitor. I'm going to try to use monitors to make this go a little faster. That is all the way at the bottom on one of these towers over here. Let's see if it's this one. It's not that one. It's probably this one over here. Or just another one. I think there's only 4 or 5, so... Okay, and this is pretty quick. Got 2 emeralds in just about a minute. So, let's see if we can get the other one just as fast. Where's Oh! Getting a signal. Where is it? Wandering between the second and third levels. Okay, so he's... Where is he? He just passed me. Oh, wow. The emerald just ran right into me. Nice. Meteor Herd in 2 minutes is pretty good. That's definitely an A rank right there. Boom! Give me that. Yes. And, of course, we got another emblem. That marks Knuckles' last level for the hero side. Of course, we're coming back to all of these a few times to do many missions. Okay, so Knuckles and Rouge are finally having their square off. Now, you can get through this boss in, like, seconds if you just spam the jump and dig button, like so. Just keep doing this, and you'll keep hurting her. Oh, shit, no. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, I beat her right as the hatch opened. See, 19 seconds, that's not my best time, but I think I've gotten, like, 13 on this one. But yeah, if you do that, you can really just cut out that entire boss fight. Check it out, Big the Cat's gonna come in, right here. There he is! Whoa, look at that! So I think the reason this cutscene is 4:3 ratio, is because the effect that's used when the Master Emerald is restored, that it looks like it's a pre-rendered effect. So, and with those kinds of things, they can't expand that to, you know, widescreen unless they just made an entirely new effect altogether. So, and they clearly did not do that, so that's probably why this cutscene stayed the way it is. And you can see Big the Cat again. Hello. See this effect right here? Yeah, that's clearly a pre-rendered thing. So that would look really weird if it was widescreen, because the effect would not be widescreen, and everything else would be. So that's why everything stayed the same. So right here, Big runs across, and clearly Rouge, like, looks back. So it's interesting if they, like, specifically made her look back at Big, but it's more like she's looking back at Knuckles, like, oh, like, slight romantic interest, you know? But no, I think I ship Rouge and Big. Here we are, Crazy Gadget, Sonic's second to last level. This level also made me fucking frustrated as a kid. Right here, I'm going to link all of these enemies to get the max bonus points possible. Also, you sometimes get style points for going down that. Yes, I did get them. Yeah, this level made me furious as a kid. Mostly the outdoor section, which I'll explain more when I get there. I'm going to avoid that bomb because you can get these extra bonus points by killing these in a link. I'm going to be doing a lot of that stuff. You never need it. It just boosts your score even more to get an A rank, but it helps if you, like, you know, mess something up that you would originally need to get an A rank, but you got the other boosters, so that kind of helped out. And right here, you're supposed to go to the to what was Sonic's right and land on the rail, but I'm just going to jump and do this instead. It's fairly quicker. I'm going to see if I can link that Chaos Monster to these enemies. Oh, and bam. Oh, well. Oh, I guess if you get hurt as Sonic, you still do get the combo points, like I was saying originally, like earlier in the episode. So, I guess that only goes for Tails and Eggman then. So coming down here, we're going to go and get Sonic's last needed power-up, the Flame Ring, which is the equivalent of Knuckles' hammer gloves, Tails' bazooka, etc. Lets him break the metal boxes like I just did. Careful right here as you enter literally outer space. Very easy to die. In fact, in the GameCube port, they added those, like, board things that are floating out there to signify that something is there. In the original Dreamcast, it was literally just a row of rings and that's it. So, Gold Beetle, haha. Right here, I'm gonna come across and go ahead this way. Now, what they want you to do is, like, change the gravity and then, like, hit a rocket that's on the ceiling. You can just spin dash right over there and you don't have to do any of that. And we're about to go outside into the room that gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. So not only is this room just plain tricky in its own right, but for some reason as a kid, I had it in my head that, like, and it was at this part coming up, that you couldn't jump to, like, another colored platform unless you hit the gravity. So this is the part that I'm talking about right here. Like, I was like, what do I do? Like, I thought I couldn't just I don't know why, I just like thought I couldn't jump to the blue platform because I didn't hit the gravity thing. If you guys don't know the story behind the big cameos, so first of all, in the cutscenes, there are a few select ones where you can press the A or the B button and Big will appear. Let's hope the camera does not fuck up. Okay, sometimes it likes to screw up right there. So in the original Dreamcast version, Big appears in every level except the driving ones. In fact, he even appears in the Canon's Core ones, like for every different character at a different place. However, in the GameCube version, they took all of those cameos out for unexplained reasons, and a lot of them were replaced by a single ring of all things. You can go watch Sadistic Mystic's video on that. He catalogs every Big appearance, not cutscene, like in the levels. Also A rank, yay, and emblem. And some of them were replaced with a ring, some of them weren't. Some weren't even obtainable as a ring, and some were. So, but in the HD port, they put the Cat cameos back into the game, which is really cool. I remember them saying, like, Big fans, you can rejoice, or like original Dreamcast fans, because we put the cameos back in, yay. Oh my, Eggman has a fucking gun pointed at Amy. That is, like, so cool. As Sonic is about to say, he's turned into a big-time villain, Doctor. Haha. No, but seriously, like, that's awesome. I love having Eggman as, like, a fucking, like, big-ass threat. Like, in Colors, it's like, oh, haha, I have all the weird aliens, and I'm gonna make a roller coaster land. Here, he's pointing a gun at fucking Amy's head, saying, I'm gonna kill her. That's so cool. You turned into a big-time villain, Doctor. Hey. Tails' last boss fight, Dr. Eggman the Second. This one is much more challenging than the first, because he has this big-ass fucking Kamehameha cannon. I hope I can get through this without dying. Wow, okay, there we go. Yeah, easy, 20 seconds. Nice. Not even, 19 seconds. Bam! And that puts us in Final Rush, Sonic's last level, and the last level of the Hero Side story collectively. That also means that the Hero Side is ended with 2 Sonic levels, which is pretty cool. The second time we've seen that in the Hero Side story. The first was between Metal Harbor and Green Forest. Now, I really like speedrunning this level, but I have to remember that speedrunning does not equal an A rank, so I'm gonna have to play accordingly. What I like to do right here, there's a shortcut rail over there, but I like to get these bonus points from these 2 Chaos Monsters, and then just, hop off the side and land on the rail very gracefully. One shortcut I can show you, which I did show in the marathon, one of my favorite shortcuts in the entire game, is the wall run right here, and there we go. Boom! Check that shit out, boy! I'm fucking magic. You can keep that going, but for some reason, at least for me, in my PS3 copy of, not copy, but, digital download, it doesn't really work the same way as the PC one. In the PC one, there's a way to keep it going where you go around the corners, but I never got that to work on the I have gotten it to work on the PS3, but it's a lot more finicky. And I don't really know why, because I'm using that was close. I'm using the same exact controller between the two, so I don't really know what the deal is. So right here, the rails that end in green X's mean you can get bonus points off of them. So you want to go off them with as much speed as you can to get the most bonus points possible. Like right there, I just got 1,000. So right over here is Sonic's Mystic Melody. So we're going to land on this platform, come up here, and then go to the side where the Mystic Melody is. Now, like I said before, Mystic Melody is not required at all to beat the main stories, but you will be needing it for good amount of the Find the Lost Chow missions. Not needed for all of them, and in fact there are quite a few. For Sonic, you can not use the Mystic Melody at all. Oh god fucking damn it, I got a B. Son of a bitch. I'm not happy about that. Ugh. Got another emblem. Well, I mean, it bookends the fucking hero story. Started with a B, ended with a B. Might as well. This right here is probably one of the most iconic scenes from the game as well. Where Sonic and Shadow are finally gonna face off. They're having their little talk. It's one of my favorites for sure. I think it's really cool, and I love the music that's used in it as well. I think the aesthetic of this this boss fight is really awesome. Like, I love the running on this, like, infinite path with like meteors everywhere. I think if you actually just run forever, it actually eventually does end. So I'm not gonna show that off. So Tails and Amy still think Sonic is dead until Sonic chimes in on the radio in, like, right there. Yeah, there he is. And Eggman takes the emerald and makes off to fucking put the cannon to work or some shit. So what you're seeing right here, I'm still kind of not sure what canonically happens, you know, between both stories. Because right here, you see the cannon opening, and then Sonic blows it up. However, in the Dark Side story, Eggman does indeed put the last emerald in, and it starts up. But then it, last story directly leads off of last story directly feeds off of the ending of Dark Story, where the cannon was, you know, about to fire, and then it said warning, and then that's where last story opens up. So I think, just because of that, you know, it must be that Eggman does indeed put the last emerald in, and Sonic doesn't necessarily destroy the cannon. But anyway, this first episode has gone on long enough, so I'm just going to leave it as completing the hero side story first, and next episode we'll get to the dark story. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be ahead.